Hello, Mr. Williams. Pleasure seeing you today.
Yes, sir.
I have a question. You being one of the most influential producer in the planet, what are your views regarding the future of the music business? Like we had recently the streaming that really changed it. What are your views for the future next years to come? And God bless you for your wonderful talent. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. It's really interesting where it's going. We seem to be like a species that is into flavors, like, tapas right now. Tapas is like, you go to a restaurant, there's like 20 dishes, and there's just like a handful, because literally that's the way we are right now. As a species, we want to try so many different things, and we only want a little bit, and we want it to be hot and steaming and ready to go, and in 2 minutes we're over it, we're done. Kind of like websites, so they're like on fire with you for like a year and a half, and all of a sudden 2 years from now, like, oh yeah, I remember that, I used to log on, yeah. I used to be a part of that. And that's just where we are. So I feel like there will be a lot of choices, but I'm not sure. It's a really good question. I just know that there will be a lot of variety, much more variety than we've had in the past, and that's because like the internet is like a living and breathing thing now. There's so many people on it that like it's its own thing, if that makes any sense. Google may have a really good answer for you. Google is Siri. Just because it's all based on like, a huge group, a huge population of people who are weighing in answers and making requests, and those somehow through the algorithm, like you get a consensus that's pretty accurate. I would say Google's a good place to ask.
And following
is that like not a good thing to say in here?
No, that is a good thing. Just whatever. And following up on that last question, do you think that the future is what Adele did and not make her album available for streaming for a certain amount of time, or just to put it all out there?
I think to each his own. It's just a different world right now. It's a different place.
I think everyone's discovering what works for
them.
them.
The rules are no longer the rules. Things changed in the last 2 years, like drastically. And things that meant something to you, the rules of engaging in any industry was different 10 years ago than it is now. And now it's just different.
Well,
that does not answer your question at all.
Well,
but it literally just happens to be what it is. Like
the
world's in a very, very, very different place. Like from the people that we rally behind, in terms of running the country, it's a different place.
One could say that, yes.
Yeah. But the world is a very different place right now. And I'm excited about it because I feel like there's a lot of great minds with a lot of great contributions for the future, and I just look forward to hearing that music and seeing that art. And I don't know. I'm still optimistic. Put it that way.